Well, I got 2 up and running. Got 1 more to go. So this is the one that the rope broke on it. I bought another handle and rope and everything, but I ended up finding the handle in the bottom of the case. And the rope's not too short in here. Not a whole lot broke off. So what I've done is taken these 3 screws off. This is going to be kind of just a general pull start video. This one, I'm lucky, it's still got this spring in here, so because sometimes the spring jumps out and I mean, it can be a bear to get it in. Pretty much just hook up on one of these tabs here and then just start winding it around, or you can start from the middle and work your way out. I've heard different ways. Probably easier for different situations depending on which way you want to go, but so I'm lucky, got that in there, but got the rope broke, so I'm going to show you how to replace that. Well, I've cut the frayed end off of here and I lit it with a lighter and got it so it's not going to fray anymore. I'll just unwind this rope here. The way this works is when you pull it this way, it's turning the engine over. You can hear the piston going up and down, and this way it spins free. You're supposed to wind it up like that, but this way it spins free. That way that spring will wind the rope back up for you. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get this all wound onto there and get you back up and going. Alright, first off, I'll go ahead and work on this old handle. Now most of these will have a little block up here up top. So let's get a flathead screwdriver, pop this out of here, and it just has this little block with a knot where the rope goes in there. So go ahead and pull that out. Now I still got plenty of rope on here, so I'm going to reuse this. Let's go ahead and pull this out of the little pulley here. Now if you look in this recoil, that spring, it's got a little tab right there. And if you look at this, it has a little notch right there and another one over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down in there, get that tab to catch on here. I'm just going to wind this up a bunch. And be careful with this, because if you aren't pushing down hard enough and that spring will come loose, and I'm telling you, you really don't want that. That can be a real pain. So go ahead and give it quite a few spins. But you got to give it enough where when you pull the rope, it's not going to pull too far on the spring, but you got to spin it enough where it's going to take the rope in the full length of the rope after you pull it. So I've got this little hole lined up with this hole here where the rope comes out at. And it's got a little pair of C-channel kind of vice grip deals. I'm going to clamp this right there on the back, both sides, so now this isn't going to spin on me and keep that spring in place. And I got my rope here, feed my rope through here, and I have to try to fish it out this top hole, which can be easier said than done, but it ain't too bad. So just kind of work it through here with a screwdriver. There we go. Got it coming out the top. Make sure you got a knot right here so this will stay in this pulley. Okay. Got plenty of rope right here. I'll go ahead and slide my handle on. Got the little block here. Feed it through here. Now I'll go ahead and tie I'll go ahead and tie 2 knots in here just to be safe. That's the last thing you want is that handle coming off, and then you're going to tear it all back apart again. Okay, got 2 little knots. Give me some pliers and pull it tight. Okay. Feed this knot into that block. I'll cut this little excess off here. Feed this back into the handle. And I'll release, I'm going to hold pressure on here still, but I'm going to release this clamp. And hold the rope tight and let it feed itself in, but you want to keep some tension on it. So there we go. We're back together. So now I'm just going to throw it back on here. Put my screws back in and try to get her fired up. So if you have trouble with that spring, I'll put a link up for winding that spring back up. It's a bear, I'm telling you, but it can be done, and that's the way you do it. Thanks for watching.